We are at the dawn of a brand new Mega Evolution reveal that is coming tomorrow, and we're gonna break down all of the leaks to see if we can decipher exactly which new Mega will ultimately be revealed. Plus, we've got some crazy new images of potential Mega leaks that you don't want to miss out on. Let's break it all down. December 2nd is the ultimate reveal for what we think could be the final Mega Evolution reveal headed into the DLC. We had Mega Chimecho and Mega Excalibur, and then last week we ended up getting Mega Zeraora, which was a big shock to many with its color palette swap. However, on December 2nd, that's tomorrow, we're getting a brand new Mega Evolution reveal. I'll be streaming it right here on the channel, so don't you miss out, and we'll be covering it all day tomorrow. So stay tuned. This is your notification to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. You don't want to miss out because it's going to be very, very hype, and I cannot wait to break it all down. Now, what is this Mega Evolution gonna be? We've seen Hoopa get revealed, we've seen Mega Raichu X and Y get revealed, we've seen Chimecho, Excalibur, and Zeraora get revealed, but through the leaks, we actually know of a handful of other Mega Evolutions that are coming to the DLC. So we're gonna break those down and make our best predictions on what we think this Mega Evolution is ultimately gonna be. If you didn't hear, one of the most anticipated Megas for the DLC is Mega Absol. We know Mega Absol already has a Mega, but much like Charizard getting split Megas and Mewtwo getting split Megas, there's a handful of Megas coming in this DLC that are also getting split Megas, and Absol seems to be one of them. I've talked about the idea of it becoming Dark and Fairy, which could be really sick. I've also seen theories about it becoming swapped with its color palette, so rather than being a white body, it ends up having kind of a black body and swapping the yin and yang around. Mega Absol could be very, very cool. There's two other Mega Evolutions that are anticipated to get another Mega, which is Mega Garchomp and Mega Lucario. Now, Mega Garchomp getting a new Mega is one that I'm very excited about, and I will show an image at the end of this video of a Mega Garchomp that was floating around that is very interesting. I would love to see this concept come to life. But Mega Garchomp turning into a potential flying type, or maybe just getting a jet vibe, kind of hovering above the ground. There's a lot of speculation there, switching away from kind of this bulky ground dragon to being more lean and more aerodynamic. And then Lucario I find to be very interesting for a few reasons, and this is one of the picks that I have of a potential Mega getting revealed tomorrow. One, it would shock the Pokemon world in the sense that, okay, hey, we're revealing to everyone that there's gonna be more Megas that have split forms like Charizard or like Mewtwo. But two, this is a Pokemon that's given to you at the end of the story of Pokemon Legends EA, and then Corinna actually comes back in the DLC. So for there to be a new Mega Lucario makes a ton of sense, and for it to be revealed also makes a ton of sense. Now, it is possible, however, that, you know, they choose to hold this one as part of a story surprise, but I could also very much see them revealing this one going into the reveals tomorrow. And if you didn't know, today is Cyber Monday. This is the final day to take advantage of an epic deal I have going on for my trading card game called Alestrals. We just set records over on Kickstarter, raising $1.5 million for our video game, and our trading card game has been incredible over the last couple years. We've got a mega sale, but today's the last day for it. 30% off pretty much the entire store. That includes starter decks, booster boxes, plushies, and more. This is an awesome deal, and we're doing a buy one, get one free on our exclusive monthly packs, Shattered Stars, which have some of our rarest cards in them. We have something called Stellars in our game, which are kind of like shinies, and they're serialized, so there's only 99 copies of those cards. They're very rare, very fun to get, and an epic treat. So if you want to open up some Alestrals and try out my card game, now is an amazing time to do so. Again, our starter decks are an incredible value. They come with packs as well. They're great out of the box, and again, with 30% off, it's hard to beat. You can use my link in the description below to pick up some Alestrals now, grab a sweet plushie, pick up a binder, grab some card sleeves, or pick up a booster box to celebrate December in style. You can even gift it to a friend for the holidays. Lots of great stuff, but again, today is the last day for this mega sale. This is legitimately the best sale we have ever done for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and in general. Don't miss out. Link in the description. Try my game Alestrals today. One of the Megas that I'm most anticipating going into this reveal is Mega Staraptor. In terms of early game birds, Staraptor is one of the coolest, and it historically has been, with a blistering speed stat, very good attack stat, and of course, Intimidate being a very cool, ability. It's got very powerful moves with Brave Bird, Double Edge, etc. A Mega Staraptor would go incredibly hard. I cannot wait to see what they do with that. And then you've got some different legendaries that are coming with Megas. We saw Zeraora, which was a surprise. It seems unlikely to me that they'll reveal another legendary as part of these reveals, but Heatran and Darkrai are the next two that are on the docket. Heatran and Darkrai are probably going to be event focused. These were the ones that were left in the data mine code from the original Legends EA game. I do think it's pretty unlikely that those get revealed tomorrow. And also, Magearna is the last one. Magearna does not feel like the kind of mega that they're going to reveal tomorrow either. So I'm personally crossing those off the list, but Heatran, Darkrai, and Magearna are the likely ones at some point to come, but I don't think they're going to come tomorrow. Then we've got a few other Mega Evolutions that are leaked that could be revealed tomorrow. We've got Mega Golurk, which we've talked about pretty great length. The fact that it can turn itself into a cannon. There's been some thoughts that maybe the ghost kind of releases from inside of its body and kind of takes over the field. There's a lot of really cool things they can do with Golurk, and we've even seen some images from inside ZA of Golurk looking slightly differently, so maybe they teased it already in gameplay. Mega Golurk would be a very good pick for reveal tomorrow. Meowstic getting a new Mega Evolution. I can see them tying in the detective character, I think her name is Emma, putting her into the story with a Mega Meowstic. She's got her Mega Malamar. Maybe she can Mega her Esper and her Meowstic now. That could be very interesting. I'm curious how they handle the male and female Meowstic having one Mega Evolution, but very curious there. Then we've got a couple other Megas coming. Crabominable being a really big surprise, fighting an Ice type. I really can't wait to see what this looks like. This is a Pokemon that originally I was a little disappointed to see as getting a Mega, but I'm quite excited to see how it comes to fruition. And then Mega Golisopod, you guys already know, this is the one I am anticipating the most. If they reveal this tomorrow, I'm gonna lose my mind. If there's any Mega that I want to see, it is Mega Golisopod. That is the one I'm here for. I'm grinding it out for that one. Then we've got Mega Scovillain, which I've seen some really cool fan art of it getting a third pepper head, maybe a yellow pepper. That would be really sweet. And then you've got Tatsugiri as well, which is another interesting one. Tatsugiri is so closely tied to Dodonzo. I'm very curious how they're going to kind of play around with that. I think that that's a really interesting situation to be in. How they're going to give it a Mega without it being related to Dodonzo, or maybe they're going to take some inspiration. We've seen them use pre-evolutions to inspire Megas, so it's possible that they use Dodonzo to inspire the Mega for Tatsugiri. I'm very curious how that's going to go. And then Glamora getting a Mega Evolution as well. This one I'm quite excited for. I'm curious if that flower is going to open up. I could see this one changing type from Rock Poison to something else potentially. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. But of all these Megas, which one is going to ultimately be revealed tomorrow? My guess is strongly on one of the Megas that is going to have a split Mega. So Absol, Garchomp, or Lucario. To me, it's one of those. I think that there's a lot of, kind of mind-blowing that would go on in the greater community, because not everyone follows the leaks, right? 99% of Pokemon fans don't follow the leaks. You guys are in the know by watching these videos, but a lot of people don't know. So I think that those make a lot of sense, because I think they would be the biggest shocker, because at the end of the day, they want to have some shock factor because they want to sell the DLC, right? So I think like a Mega Lucario would be that shock factor personally. If I'm taking a personal hope, I want to see Golisopod. That's the one I really am hoping for. I think, to me, I feel pretty strongly it's going to be Absol, Garchomp, or Lucario, though. I feel like it's going to be one of those. I'm curious what you guys think in the comments down below. Which Mega will be revealed tomorrow? I'll be streaming. It's going to be hype. Now, I do want to let you guys know there's been some images floating around. This one is floating around of Mega Darkrai. It started spreading yesterday. I do not believe this is real. It was in some posts from Pokemon Go and stuff. I think this is just a fake image, but it looks really sick. I gotta be honest, it looks really sick. I think this Darkrai, if they went this route with Darkrai, like, I would actually be pretty stoked about it. And then this other image got spread around too of a Mega Garchomp Z, of it like being more aerial. It's still ground type, but I don't feel like it would be ground type in this case. But I love what they did with this design. It kind of becoming more of a jet, becoming more airborne, and that's what he talked about a little bit earlier. I think there's some really cool potential of what they could do with a Garchomp in terms of a new Mega Evolution. But again, both of these are fake, so if you see them spreading around, just know that they're not real, but they are pretty sweet nonetheless. The Darkrai and the Garchomp, both very, very epic. And I'm curious to see what we're going to see tomorrow. But I'm excited because I really want to see what this new Mega is going to be. Zeraora was hype, I'm not going to lie. Give me Golisopod, but realistically, Absol, Garchomp, Lucario, one of those. We'll find out tomorrow, though. Stay tuned to the channel, like the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Don't miss out on the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal. This is your last chance to get that massive discount on Alestrals. Use my link in the description below. And thank you guys so much for watching this one. I'll see you tomorrow for the big reveal.